Hi everybody, Puffin here, thanks for watching. I've been enjoying watching The Umbrella Academy on Netflix, and one reason I've been enjoying it, one reason I've been making some videos recently about the Bible, about Jesus from the Bible, is because The Umbrella Academy has a lot of Christian themes in it, and I'm a severe critic of many forms of American Christianity, some more than others. And I was kind of critical of the Umbrella Academy watching it for various reasons, but I'm not going to get into those types of criticisms. What I really want to do with this video is talk about some of the Christian themes in this video and probably the next video. Christian themes in Umbrella Academy, and it will bring up some of my criticism of Christianity, but not of these details, just more of, because I think the thing that's going on is there's definitely presentation of American Christian style ideas in the Umbrella Academy. And there's some criticism of those ideas in the Umbrella Academy, and it's presented in a certain way that I think that it could be useful to consider them. So I've only got a few minutes on this video. I'll just start with number one, has super strength, and this is, so sorry if there's any spoilers in here, by the way. Number one has super strength, and this is kind of a reflection of Old Testament Christianity. Samson is a hero that has super strength. And having strength is, is a type and a sign of power. It's also old. So like him kind of becoming a monkey throughout the storyline is kind of like that. Like, these old cavemen, more cavemen style people from ancient times or something, had strength as a huge power. Number two is, and there's some other things to strength in references to the Bible, but I'm just going to do a quick overview here. Number two is Diego, who has knives. As I was just reading recently in the Bible, when Simon Peter cuts off the soldier's ear, cuts the soldier's ear when they're arresting Jesus, it's a knife. Jesus himself says, "I've come to bring a sword." Diego represents the division from the challenger to the order. Maybe he was the first one to leave the Umbrella Academy, something like that. Luther represents the, hey, let's all stick together. Let's get the team back together. Diego represents more of the, kind of like Peter, like both a strong supporter and a detractor in some way, a stumbling block. But the division that provokes further unity in a way. So that's two. Three would be Allison, who has the power of suggestion. I heard a rumor, you'll do this, and then it happens. Interesting, because what she says is going to happen isn't actually about to happen without her saying it. So it's not true. It becomes true because she makes it true. It's not true in itself. This is interesting. There's a lot to be said about this. Maybe I'll make a whole video about Allison, the power of suggestion, the power of myth, the power of things that have corrupted Christianity. Because let's say there's a good one, let's say there's a true one, and then there's the corruptions of it, which is, there's lots of that. So those are all the rumors that aren't even true, but that become true by people believing them. And then there's a good side of that. There's belief in itself, the Jesus heart of true Christianity, that really, you get more out of it the more you believe in it. And that's something that becomes true once the suggestion is there, once the thought seed has been planted. So there's a good and a bad suggestibility thing that goes with Allison. But a lot to be said about her, like looking at it in Christian and compared to Christian terms. Now, number four is Klaus. Klaus has this ability to speak to the dead. And then later on, ability to more interact with the dead, to have the dead on his side. There's a lot of Christianity in that idea. And really the main reason I wanted to make this video is to talk about the apocalypse, the Christian idea of the apocalypse as presented in Umbrella Academy, and what it says about our society and our ideas. But I'll do that next video. The important thing is that the role of the psychopomp being able to communicate with the dead is both a magical thing. Plenty of magical people do this, tarot cards and divination and trance states, just magical talking to ghosts, people who have their own powers to do this exact same thing Klaus does. There's that role that still exists in society in different forms, and like the psychedelic shaman form is kind of the most American version of it that we have so far. and it's a really good version. But you know, Jerry Garcia, I was watching a Jerry Garcia interview yesterday. Like, he's kind of our guy like that, the Magus, or Lady Gaga today, in my opinion, because I worship Lady Gaga. But to not get sidetracked, sticking with 4 into 5. 5 doesn't even have another name as far as I can remember, because he's, you know, leaves the group at an early age when they're all just their numbers. He has this power to travel through time and space. Travels through time and space. Very important idea. Not, well, it is, I guess, Christian as well, but very important idea, just because I'm running out of time for this video, but just because time and space are the same thing seen different ways. But we'll get back to the details of these characters. The master of time and space is the same type of God power, or a version of a God power in Christianity as well. Now, or a Jesus power in Christianity. Jesus comes back through different times, you know, big deal in Christianity. So in the last 30 seconds, 6 is Ben, who is a ghost, also has some monster characteristics. Being a ghost, he's kind of like the other side of 5, like 4 and 6, or the other side of 5, being able to talk to ghosts, being on the ghost side, time and space. Then you got 7 is Vanya, who doesn't know her power, but it's kind of like, it's based on sound. So there's the word, Jesus reference there. It operates through sound, but it's just kind of like a power of powers, you know, like power. So anyway, I'll get back to this later, but these things do all have this Christian dimension to them that I find really interesting, both for criticizing Christianity in our society and the show itself. So I hope you've enjoyed it and enjoyed my video. See you soon. Keep watching.